Welcome to Beyond the Type, the podcast where we explore personality type, communication, and the beautifully messy and sometimes complicated human experience. I'm Sandy Swanson, communication and relationship coach, here to help you better understand yourself and others so you can thrive in all areas of life. Let's get into it. Hey everyone, Sandy here with a little disclaimer before we start this episode, which is about safety. If you are not physically or emotionally safe or have experienced deep traumas in your life, please seek professional help if you can, or talk to someone you trust who can offer support. I know this may not always be possible given your situation or the current state of our world, but I invite you to seek professional help if you are able to. And if you are someone who does feel safe, be on the lookout for those who may not feel safe and offer your support to them. And if you are ready for some coaching to learn more about yourself, your patterns, and how to make different choices for yourself to get the life you truly desire, let's talk. You can visit me at swansoncoaching.com. Hey everyone, Sandy here. Question for you. Do you ever find yourself wanting to feel happier? To devote more of your time to reading, to going to museums, workshops, parties, social events? Do you ever find yourself wanting to change your habits or patterns, to do something differently? But you are unable to make those changes because anxiety kicks in. Does any of that sound familiar? I sure as heck feel that way sometimes, and I'll share an experience of mine below, describing how I work through that anxiety. But first, here's a quote from author and podcast host Gretchen Rubin. And she says, "We feel happier when we're growing, when we're learning, when we're fixing things, when we're teaching, when we're making the world or ourselves a better place," which is a beautiful way to look at life. However, we need to feel safe first, and that's kind of what this episode is all about. Feeling safe before pushing ahead into happiness. Safety is necessary to move forward in this world. If we do not feel safe, we will not be able to properly learn, to teach, or to grow, to do that inner work. And by feeling safe, I don't just mean physically, out of harm's way, which is important, but I also mean emotionally. We need to be emotionally safe to open up and to become aware of our inner experiences and to share those experiences with others. And just for the record, I strive to always create a safe space for my coaching clients so they can relax, share their thoughts and emotions, so they can learn about themselves and be able to follow and achieve their dreams. However, there may be deep traumas that need to be processed first, and this type of work is best suited for a licensed therapist or counselor. All right, disclaimer over. The fabulous Martha Beck, invite you to check her out too. She says that in any situation, our brain asks 3 questions. The first is, am I safe? The second is, do I belong? And if the answers to those 2 questions are yes, then we can ask ourselves, okay, what can I learn? And chances are, if you are reading this, you are safe, but your mind may not believe you are safe. So yeah, this is due to the stresses of modern day living and the tricks it plays on our subconscious. So learning requires a soft, open presence, which any of us can access at any time we are safe. And what does that openness and presence feel like? Well, I'll share what it doesn't feel like. And let me know if these resonate with you. May feel like a tightness in a gut when that openness and presence is missing. It may feel like raised shoulders, a clenched jaw. Maybe your breathing is really shallow. Does any of that sound familiar? If it does, that's good. Good noticing. Or maybe you're not even aware of those sensations. And I invite you to be honest. It's okay if you're not aware right now. For many of us, it can be really hard to get in touch with our physical bodies, and myself included. It took me a long time to realize that I have a body. There's a lot going on with it. But awareness of these things, physical sensations, this is always the first step to presence. And to help create awareness, I invite you to try this. So first, sit down. If you are not already seated, stop doing whatever you're doing, have a seat, or if you're out for a walk, maybe just stop walking and stand still for a moment. You can close your eyes if that feels comfortable, or just look downwards with a soft gaze. And I invite you to notice if you are sensing any of the things I just mentioned. The raised shoulders, the tight jaw, the clenched gut. And then put your hands over your heart and press them gently on your chest. Consciously lower your shoulders and allow your jaw to be loose. Relax your belly and take a long, deep breath in. And then exhale slowly. Keep breathing. Keep your hands over your chest and your heart and say to yourself, I am safe. Keep consciously bringing down the shoulders, loosening the jaw, relaxing the gut. And as you're doing this, you may find that you are yawning, which is great. That indicates that there is stuck energy opening up within you, releasing that energy. So I invite you to stay here as long as you like, then open your eyes and continue on with your day with the knowledge that you are safe. And the trick to this little exercise is this. We can use the body as a tool to circumvent the shit that our minds tell us. And we all have a body, so this is a free and easy way to retrain your nervous system. So here's my experience in asking myself those 3 questions. So many of you know I am a classical musician. I play the French horn, and this year I'm playing a Mozart opera. That is quite challenging for me. I haven't played Mozart in a long time. So it's been a challenging season for me. When I'm practicing this music, my head really starts going into the what ifs. What if I come in at the wrong place? What if I chip a note? What if I transpose in the wrong key? Transposition can be such a landmine for horn players. So yeah, transposition mistakes are embarrassing. And what if I'm out of tune with the other horn player? What if I make an ass out of myself? So these what ifs, they can really take over. So when warming up, I take a moment, put my hands on my heart, and ask myself, am I safe? So yes, resounding yes, I am safe. I know I'm safe. Then I ask, do I belong? And yeah, another resounding yes. I love the orchestra I play with. I love my colleagues. I love playing music with everyone. We all support each other. It's a beautiful, safe space, and I really feel like I belong. And now the fun part. So the third question, what can I learn? So now that I'm open and present, I'm feeling safe. I know I belong. I know I'm supported. I allow my curiosity to take over. And this presence of curiosity and openness allows the creative side of my brain to come online and ask a different set of questions. Questions like, well, what did Mozart want this character to feel right now? Why is this duet with the soprano and baritone in this key? What are the clarinets playing there? What are the horns supposed to be doing here? What if I held my horn a different way? I wonder who's in the audience tonight. What if this is their very first opera? And that last part, focusing on the audience, has helped me immensely. I imagine how relaxed they are, and I picture faces full of open smiles and wonder, staring excitedly at the stage to see what would happen next. And you can feel that energy too, even from the orchestra pit. And, they certainly felt safe in that moment. They were learning, growing. They're obviously happier. There's a lot of really good laughs coming from the audience during the show. It's pretty fun. But anyway, my greatest takeaway from all of this was that focusing on the bigger picture and not my own crap was quite freeing. Knowing I belonged to a group that had a common purpose, which was bringing joy to others, gave me all sorts of warm, fuzzy feelings. And as a result, I was happier. But it all starts with feeling safe. So my question to you to take forward is this: what do you do to create your own sense of safety and happiness, regardless of what is going on in the world around you? Safety first, everyone. And I will see you all soon. Stay curious, friend. We'll see you next time.